Hello, hello, hello. I am Robin from Kind of Big Deal Tarot. Hi, Pisces. How you guys doing today? All right, come up in here. Come up in here. I think I'm a minute late. I had to cleanse the cards and do my little pre-shuffle. So we're going to see what we get in this pre-shuffle, okay? Already, Pisces. Some of you guys are still operating in low vibrational energy. All right, so you need to do some self-healing, focus on yourself, instead of focusing on anyone else. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So we're going to start off with the soul journey. And Spirit said, y'all just get one. All right. So as you see at the bottom of the deck, when I did do my pre-shuffle, you got regret. Some of you guys are in regret for something that you did, something you said, how you've been moving. Maybe you're in regret for not healing, not focusing on yourself, focusing on someone else. And then we have doubt, and it's in reverse. All right. So some of you guys, like I said, you know without a doubt that some of the things that you have done or have been doing have not been right. All right. And I see also, or saw in my pre-shuffle, that now some of you guys are trying to, remember, this is not going to apply to everyone. Not all Pisces are in this energy, are running to God, trying to run to your Savior. You're in the beginning, or whenever you were in a high ego, and you was operating out of very selfishness reasons. So we're going to see what we get here. Give me the one card that you only want for Pisces. Why you only get one card, Pisces, I don't know. But I do what Spirit tells me to do. So we're going to see what they say and what's coming out. Abundance in reverse. Ooh, that's not nice. Wow. And then we got denial at the bottom of the deck. So again, some of you guys are not taking accountability. You're denying what you've done. You're denying your healing journey. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. So again, you need to be, hi, Nini. You need to be very aware of the energy that you put out. Okay. Especially the energy that you put out with others, to others. Don't get that back, and don't be in denial. That's the one thing. Take accountability for the things that you've done. Yeah, and I feel like some of you guys, hi, me too. I don't want to say your name, but Quality Tech Air. Hi, if you're new here, please subscribe. Again, remind yourself, everything is energy. Everything, even money. So again, for you to be aligned with abundance and money, you have to be right within. What did Lauryn Hill say? You have to be right within. Okay, so if you're out there running amok, how do you think your money, your abundance is going to be? It's not going to be stable. Top of the deck is fear. Some of you guys are operating out of that fear-based lack mindset. So that's what you're going to attract. Again, like I said, the energy. You're going to attract things that you really don't want because you keep putting that out there. You keep dealing and doing things that you're not taking accountable for. You keep lying. You keep being envious. You keep backstabbing people. You keep doing, like I said, running them up in the wrong way. Okay, so again, don't be in denial. Take accountability for your faults. Take accountability in anything that you had a dealing with. If a relationship, fell apart, remember, it takes two people in a relationship. It takes two people to make it work. It takes two people to make it fall apart. So again, you have abundance in reverse. So some of you guys feel like you're not abundant. You're not attracting wealth. You're not attracting love. You're not attracting all the things that you want. Okay? I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in the physical reality. So you're not having your manifestations come to light. Because like I said, because you're in denial about what you need to do for yourself. Again, to make these abundance, you have to be in alignment. You have to feel positive about yourself. You can't have envy and jealousy. I was just talking to somebody today. Like, not that I'm perfect, but I've never been envious of another person, of another woman. If I see somebody has a nice body, a nice car, a nice job, whatever, I say to myself, how can I get in where I can get that? What do I need to do? Maybe I need to be friends with that person and really get to know them and know how they went about things. Not so I can copy them, not so I can be them, but so I can get in alignment, like however they got into alignment to do these things. So again, your mindset has to change first. What you're doing to others has to change first. The energy that you put out there has to change first. Because right now you're not feeling like a limitless being because you don't even believe in yourself. All right, give me some energy for Pisces. So now we're going to get some truth. All right, going to get some truth. All right, let's get what is going on with Pisces energy. What is going on with Pisces energy, spirit? Confusion, conflict may be going on at that time. This is in reverse, bound. Okay, some of you guys are feeling bound to a current situation or a person. All right, so again, that's the devil right there. And again, the devil brings nothing but confusion of the illusion. One of the things he made people feel like he was not real. You can't relax. You cannot clear your mind. Your mind, again, is running amok. What else is going on in Pisces energy? Okay, please remember also, but this could be somebody that you're dealing with, but I think this is you, Pisces. I asked how your energy was. Again, yeah, you're trying to manifest, but you can't even relax. Some of you guys are being a copycat, okay, or you have a copycat in your energy. Someone is mimicking everything you do. All right. But again, I think this is you guys. You're trying to, again, mimic somebody instead of doing the work within yourself to make this abundance come in for yourself. I just saw energy in reverse. The grass was fake. The grass was greener because it was fake. Okay, this could be somehow somebody feel about you, or you can feel about somebody, but the grass was fake. Some of you guys been, being fake. Okay, being fake around people. Unconditional love. You can have unconditional love for somebody, or they can have it for you. Maybe you're trying to manifest this person back or the situation back into good terms. But again, that denial, toxic and crazy. And that's under the relaxed mind in reverse. So your mind is not relaxed. Ooh. You're in somebody with no contact, but it's in reverse. Because maybe you keep trying, like it's under manifest. You're trying to manifest this person to unblock you, to let you in. Yes, I tell the good, bad, and the ugly for each sign. I remember I had to tell Aquarius about themselves. Okay, but yes, you're trying to manifest somebody back into your life. Maybe you do have love for this person. Maybe you fucked up. Yeah. Yeah, some of you guys are trying to manifest love, but it's in reverse. Some of you guys feel trapped. That's in reverse. You're trying to get out of being trapped, out of your mind, being stuck. Wow. Black magic. Why did I know it was going to come out here? That's the whole key right there. Someone has been using dark magic, okay? And I feel like that's you, Pisces, is on the other side as that confusion, all right? So again, somebody's been using dark magic. This is sad, for real. I saw a water sign. Oh, shit. All right. Independence in reverse. All right, after this period, it's telling me to stop. And cheating and deception, upright. Upright, we got somebody is in a fork in the road. You need to make a decision. And top of the deck, yeah. Somebody wants a reconciliation. Bad. I'm hearing real bad. For some of you, there might be a physical altercation on the horizon, or that may break out. Somebody's getting caught up as well. Someone's actions are catching up to them. And then you got a new view in reverse. Again, like I say, your perspective, your mindset. Your mind ain't right. And if your mind ain't right, then you can't manifest. You can't attract new things because you have to be a brand new person within your mind, your body, and soul. Okay? You got to work on yourself first. All right. Oh, come on, Spirit. They want me to pull some. What's the tea? Damn, Spirit. What's the tea for Pisces? I'm ready to get into the tarot deck now. So, like I said, some of you guys are being fake. Okay? You could have acted like everything was green, everything was in, everything was good with you. Okay? You might be doing this now to somebody that you're missing. All right? But everything ain't good because you're being fake. Or whoever you try to go towards or be with, if this is a love matter, it wasn't what it all seemed to be because it was fake. That person had a mask on just like you do, or just like you did. So now some of you guys are trying to, again, that new love came out in reverse. Some of you guys are trying to manifest your old thing back because you realize that you did love this person. They do love you. They gave you unconditional love. I feel like whoever you was dealing with was very truthful to you. Okay? They may have told you things that you didn't want to hear, but other people was telling you things, playing on your facade, playing, just, trying to stay in your good graces. But that's not a true lover or a true friend that you need. You need somebody that's going to be up real with you, with your good and your bad. All right. But again, that's why you're trapped in your head right now. And you're trying to manifest this person, let you back in like they used to. You're trying to relax your mind, but you're not able. Child. A fake friend. Some of you guys was this fake friend. Or you was dealing with one. All right, a friend who is not genuine, two-faced, talks about behind your back, using you for clout. All right, happiness. Now you got somebody. I feel like that you were being fake towards. Came right under the fake grass. That is just focused on their happiness. Even focus on you. They're not even focused on being your friend again or being back into a relationship with you. Because they're focused on being happy. When they were around you, they felt bound. They felt stuck. And I feel for some of you guys, you this black magic. Evil cantation, bad words, the illusion of confusion. Some of you guys wanted this person to be confused about you and about what you was doing. You were not taking accountability. You kept denying certain things that this person was asking you about or knew about. Again, you wanted to keep them confused. And again, it was cheating and deception. It's right here. Some of you guys are codependent. You don't feel good unless you have other people. Why every time I come to this word, giving you validation. There you go. So again, for you to be codependent and not feel independent, you also want to copycat somebody else's energy. You want to mimic somebody else's energy instead of doing the work on yourself to become your own self. All right. Again, you could have been, like I said, somebody was doing black magic here. And that black magic is definitely being returned to sender. And I feel like that's why all these things over here is in reverse. Some of you guys were dealing with the divine feminine. Some of you guys had many choices. But again, you continue to be selfish and choose you. Some of you guys are stalking somebody on social media. Or somebody stalking you. Take it as applied. Like I said, a lot of people don't like to hear the truth from me. I'm not going to placate to nobody's sign, not even my own. All right? So any more for Pisces? Somebody had many options. Okay? The ball was in your court, but you decided, again, to go up against somebody, to deny what they were, the accusations, to not be truthful. Again, to be codependent, to be around other people. When these other people were not providing you the same love and security that this person was. Now you want this person back. Now you want all these things to end because you're in a place where you're feeling bound. You're feeling dark. You're feeling confused. You can't even relax your mind. Okay? Some of you guys were not a good friend. Was not a good lover. But now this person doesn't want nothing to do with you. Yeah. Snooping. Some of you are snooping. Always in somebody's business. asking questions, looking over. Now that person's looking over their shoulder. Bottom of the deck, Twinster, another copying spirit. Copying someone for their work, ideas, and how they dress, act, and talk. Okay? Yeah, child, chaos agent. Some of you guys purposely cause chaos, drama. I'm hearing you want somebody to respond because you know somebody's on a different, higher ranking than you. So you really want them to get back down to your level, to your fake ass level. This is not for all Pisces. Right? Because I know other Pisces that don't operate like this, that are doing the work. Okay? So if this is not you, don't take offense. Believe that things here for other people to hear. All right, any more for Pisces? The fact that the abundance card came out, then I saw guilt in the journey. So some of you guys are having lots of guilt, but you're not owning up to it. Whistleblower. Someone can't keep a secret, runs off and tells your business and expose your information. Somebody could be doing this to you, all right? But you could be doing this to somebody else. They told me to put that on that side. All right, cheater. Somebody was a cheater. Again, second time it's coming out. Divine masculine, you got divine here. So again, some of you guys, whether you're divine masculine or feminine, you were operating in a karmic level. Okay, you fell from grace. You fell from grace because you refused to do the work on yourself. So that's why you're not calling in abundance. That's why it's in reverse. You were being fake. You were being phony. And when things didn't go your way, or you didn't like what somebody said, you resorted to black magic, or you went to somebody to do black magic. And now all that magic has basically been returned to sender tenfold. So you're confused. You can't relax your mind. You also might be having nightmares, having illusions, having hallucinations, because you once was this chaos agent. You once was this person. No matter how you had to get it, you was going to get it. And that's not the right to be. It's not the right way to be. Again, some of you guys could have been a cheater or dealing. Okay, you're not bossing up. Again, the abundance in reverse. You can't make this up. Abundance and legacy. It's not happening. It's not happening. And I feel somebody ghosted you. Usually that's a crazy with Gemini. But it also could be you ignoring what you got to do for yourself. Soul contract. Amen. You're under a soul contract with someone. A twin flame, a soulmate, or a karmic. Doesn't matter. We all come in here. Again, we sign a soul contract. We agree that this person's going to be our friend. This person's going to be our enemy. This person's going to be our family. This person's going to be this, on and on. So we sign these contracts. Okay? Sometimes we sign these contracts saying we're going to be better than last time. And life just starts life and we don't do what we're supposed to do. So then that contract comes non and void. But everybody that is in our life enters our life for a reason, a season, a lesson, or a blessing. It depends on that person and yourself as well. So some of you guys had somebody that unconditionally loved you or you loved, and you went up against this person because of jealousy, because of cheating, deception, lies. Yeah, you're definitely not going to feel abundant. You're definitely not going to feel like you're anything of, you're definitely going to feel limited. And then if you need to resort to black magic, poor child, you just have to know that that's not going to get you anywhere. A divine empress or masculine, they don't have to do anything but speak it into existence because they're in alignment with the Most High. They have done the work. They have done the healing. All right? They have done what they needed to do. Now, whoever you fucked over or did this to is going to get all this. They're going to get all the things that you were wanting and that you were wishing for. And they're going to get it in another person. or in another state, city or state, but they're going to get it away from you. And it's nothing to be upset about. It's, again, even for you, it's about taking a lesson, not taking a loss, realizing your mistakes, taking accountability instead of denying them on yourself to become a better person so this doesn't happen again. Compete in the karmic cycle. You get out of a cycle so you can do better. You learn things so you can do better. You can move better. You can make better and healthier choices about what to do the next time. Even if you don't get back with this person, if you lose this person also was sent in here to teach you a lesson. It was almost like a test from God. Like, what are you going to do? Are you going to fuck over this person like you've been doing other people? Or like you've done all of your life? Or actually going to take what this person says, the love that this person gives you, and you're going to multiply that, become more abundant, learn from it, heal, do the work on yourself. But no, some of you guys did not do that. Okay? You did not do that. All right, give me some, show me more for Pisces energy. Now we go into the tarot. Thank you, ancestor, spirit, guys, higher self. Show me the energy that Pisces in with the tarot cards. Come on, spirit. Only like jumpers, so please be patient with me. Page of Pentacles. All right, again, that manifestation card. You want big things. You want financial opportunity. But again, some of you guys lack progress because you haven't worked on your skill development. You've been also procrastinating. You haven't learned from your failures, okay, with the Page of Pentacles. So again, with this black magic, that's going to halt your any manifestations if you participate in this. Page of Wands. They go to Divine Masculine. You tried to control, for some of you, you tried to control you tried to control somebody else's manifestations. You tried to control somebody's that was optimistic. You tried to control their ideas. You definitely operating in immature energy. All right. You tried to stop this and control it. But again, instead of taking responsibility for yourself and having your own ambition, you try to control somebody else's destiny, somebody else's power, somebody else's energy. I feel like you felt betrayed by this person because they were very optimistic, because they were operating in the place of abundance and manifestations, even if things were looking not as, waiting, 3 of Wands. You guys at the time lacked foresight. This person that you were dealing with was expanding, very intuitive, very gifted, and wise. And they did not lack foresight. They had foresight. So again, instead of you learning from this person and trying to work on yourself so you can be like this person, some of you guys with the 3-3 here, you started to implement another third party because you were not in balance with yourself. Like I said, instead of learning and becoming teamwork with this person, you introduced third parties, other people into this business because you were misaligned. You did not want to work alone. You started collaborating with other people because this person was expanding beyond you and you were kind of upset and jealous. Now you're in a place where you're trying to now invest. You also could have been trying to wait to see if this black magic was working on this person. But if they're in divine feminine and divine masculine energy, it will not. Nothing will touch the anointed. So again, now you have to learn perseverance, work on yourself, start investing in yourself, because now you want a vision. Now you have a vision for your life because this did not work out. But like the saying is, it takes a hard head to make a soft ass. Some of you guys ass soft like butter. Oh. 5 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you're trying to get out of conflict. You really want to get out of conflict with this person. But you were competing with this person at one time. I feel like some of you guys now are having an ego death. Okay? You and this other person's ego was clashing. You felt like this person was an obstacle. But I feel like now some of you guys, why now with the Five of Wands in reverse? I want to be nosy. Now I'm being nosy. But that's what we do over here. As well as tarot readers do. Why the Five of Wands reverse now? Give me one more. Because some of you guys were resisting change. But now there's been some type of message or energy that's coming in. Again, maybe this person has moved on, have moved. Now, whatever, yep, hangman. But you're still in suspension. I feel like somebody has moved on or moved. They took some type of action to get out. They did this. They got away from you, okay? They moved away from you, or they're moving away from you, or they detached from you to get out of this chaos because you guys kept clashing. They saw that you were trying to compete where you can't compare, all right? You were also might be being very territorial, controlling, unruling, always trying to cause conflict. And they saw that there was an ego clash. Whoever you were dealing with, wherever you're dealing with, they saw that. And they also could have figured that you were not this unconditional loving person that they thought you were, or that you was at one time, or who they thought you was. Because the grass wasn't green, it was fake. And it looked like they did it fast. And now you guys are in a place where, again, now you're taking the time to be suspended because you're dealing with uncertainty. All right? You're feeling stagnant in your life right now. But again, you need to surrender. Surrender things to God, work on yourself. I heard earlier, some of you guys are trying to now run to God, pray, go to church, whatever you need to do. But remember, you did this black magic. Okay, remember you participated in this black magic. And I feel like you did it. Ooh, as I said that, stop the press, Lord. The magician came out in reverse right there under the hangman. And the hangman is your energy, Pisces, okay? Yes. Poor planning. Manipulation. Manifestation in reverse. You ain't manifested nothing because you just run them up. You just ran them up. But again, the hangman's here for a minute, for a second. Again, letting you know you need to, when it's time where you're in limbo, you need to work on self-improvement. Stop worrying about every fucking body else and worry about yourself right now, for real. Stop talking and gossiping about everybody's business. Won't you gossip about your goddamn self? For real. Now it's getting me pissed off because it's here in the reading. And I don't know how many times it's been coming out. And I personally done readings for people that don't want to do the work, but want to copy and mimic somebody else. Nine of Cups. I feel like you see somebody, oh my God. You see somebody celebrating this person, like that happiness card. You see somebody celebrating, living their best life. They're relaxed as you're not relaxed. So now here you want to come and charm this person, get creative and charm them and invite some romance back into your life, or, get them back in your life. Again, as he's, coming here with the cup of water or a bucket of water, water is being poured out. So it's not even real. It's not even filled. We don't know what's in that bucket, water or tequila. You have an imagination of getting back with this person. You're trying to create another illusion with this person. That's what you want to do. But this person has blocked you. If they didn't block you physically, they block you mentally, or spirit is blocking you from getting back with this person or being back in this person's energy. However this is for you, yeah. This person had to have the strength, the courage, the conviction, even the self-love to get through this conflict. They're going to have Five of Swords. You put this person in secret competition. They didn't even know they were in competition. But you put this person in competition. A lot of conflict. But now you want to reconcile. You have resentment. Okay? I feel like this person just looking at you like, oh, poor thing. They also look at you and view you as a coward for not taking accountability, being in denial, denying everything. When some people don't need facts, okay? They don't need facts in black and white and paper. What people know, their intuition, and that's what you've been dealing with. Somebody that was very highly intuitive. The hermit. Yeah, you need to get into a place where you introspect. You need to soul search because you need some inner guidance that you're not heeding. You need to be in a place for isolation because give me more with this isolation for Pisces. You're seeing somebody be very successful in their actions. You're seeing somebody again, basically leaving you behind. Could be a Queen of Swords here. Yeah, 333 is here. You want a reconciliation with this person so bad. But now this person has another friend group or is celebrating with somebody else, having gatherings or reunions with other people. They set clear boundaries with you. They're independent. Okay. They could be a bitch at times because they just have been stabbed in the back and overly emotional because now they're cold-hearted because when they were overly emotional and investing in you, you did not want to return the investment. You did not want to play and act right. You did not want to invest in yourself or in this relationship to turn this around. So now this person is cold-hearted. You may feel like this person a little bitchy. But again, they're not judging you, but they just know how you made them feel. Like they're not blaming you. I feel for somebody, they just want the basic truth. They want you to take accountability. But for some of you guys, you're not doing that. Yeah, child, can't make it up. So now you're searching for a purpose where this person that you were dealing with knows their purpose. And because they do have the hand of God on them, they have the hand of God on them. They were sent here to help you. But you basically fucked this person over bad. And they know that. Whether if they have the evidence right there, they know it spiritually. They could have been having dreams. They could have been having insights, whispers, whatever. That's what highly intuitive people do. That's what they get. Now you over here wishing for them, wanting to take action here with the King of Cups because you still love them. You could have been a husband. Now you want to act loyal. You want to act wise. You want to act caring. But you're still very manipulative. Okay? Oh, spirit. Still very manipulative with your emotions. You're trying to emotionally confuse them, make them very indecisive. And spirit is like, no. Long as God got them, they are not going to allow them to be caught back in this energy. For some of them, all right, don't get your panties in the bunch. They might be meeting another person where they are going to eventually marry this person. This person is more in alignment with who they are, came right under the Queen of Swords. They have tradition, they have beliefs. All right? They have hierarchy. They have morale. Where you were acting out of, like you lack this stuff. So like I said, for some of you, it's right here. Now you guys are so emotionally confused. Now you want to run back to God. Now you want to run back to the church. Now you want to run back to, I don't know, call your mama. Whatever it is here. But you made these choices to operate in this nasty, chaotic energy. You made this choice. So when you make these choices, when you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. All right? And that's it. That's spirit might not like how I'm saying it, but yeah, indecisive. Now you need to make a decision. What you going to do? You tried to have somebody very indecisive, blindly giving them bullshit, trying to keep them stuck with you, trying to keep them stuck in lower level bullshit and your bullshit, whatever. I saw this earlier. Death card. Ooh, Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, God. All these cards were upright. You were breadcrumbing this person. Even if it wasn't with money, it was with the energy. 1 minute you loved them, 1 minute didn't. 1 minute you was a good guy, 1 minute you wasn't. 1 minute you was a good girl, 1 minute you wasn't. Okay? Your mind, how much can you get out of this person? Because you knew how much loving and unconditional love this person had for you. But again, for somebody, could have been dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You have this in your chart. They put an end to this shit with a death card here. All right? They put an end to it. It said, no more breadcrumbing me, no more deceiving me, no more lying to me. With the moon card, your energy at the bottom of the deck. No more deception, no more illusions of confusion. Yeah, and they stepped there. You can't make this up. The Empress right there. They stepped into their divinity. Again, they don't need to do black magic. They can manifest whatever the fuck they want. But they have to get rid of basic lower level energy bitches and bastards around them. They can't be around that energy. If you're going to be an empress and call shit in because you're in alignment, some of you guys were not this empress, you were not this emperor. Remember, we all have feminine and masculine energy. You were not in alignment, okay? You try to have this person feel defeated, but they don't now. 5 of Swords in reverse, we had it up right up here. Again, with that jealousy and envy, they don't feel defeated. Their mind is right. As long as they don't have you in that energy, that their mind is right. Okay? And again, I feel like if you change, Spirit saying, say it both ways. If you change and end the cycle of being indecisive about working on yourself, healing, this all can turn around for you. Okay? It's not too late. Well, I say it's too late, but Spirit said it's not too late. So it's not too late, but you have to take accountability. You have to basically repent. You have to take some type of accountability. Don't be in denial with self. Don't be in denial with God, because remember, God, the universe sees everything. Okay, no matter what you believe in. Yeah, it's time for you to take a rest. Yeah, you need to rest. You need to think about what you did. You need to think about what you're going to do next. Some of you guys are definitely in sorrow. We got 3 here. You're in sorrow. You feel heartbroken. But again, you need to remember, what did you think you did to this person? If you're heartbroken, what the hell you think you did to this person? You think they're not heartbroken? Okay? Air energy as well. Again, you could have it in you, or this is what you were dealing with. Any more from this deck? So again, maybe this person that you were dealing with had to go rest as well. They had to go get their mind right here with the 4 of Swords, because you caused so much sorrow and heartbreak. This person really did care for you. Whether it's a friend or a lover, they can't. Yeah. The deception, the lies. You guys really didn't think about what you guys were doing or how you were doing it. And that's why the universe is not granting you abundance. Child, I can't. This person that you were dealing with, even you might be having nightmares, dreams. Okay, but this person was having dreams and spiritual downloads of you, of what you was doing. And some of you guys are here, you were still lying. Yeah, the Emperor in reverse. Insecure, controlling, manipulative, narcissistic. Again, you was trying to control somebody else's vision. You were trying to keep somebody under your paw here. Again, the Queen of Swords came back upright. And this person could have been waiting for you, Pisces, waiting for you to do the right thing. And for some of you guys, you just won't budge. The Emperor in reverse is, again, not bossing up. He is very manipulative, cold, controlling, narcissistic, he or she. Aries energy. Okay? Yeah. You blocked your own blessings here with Ace of Pentacles. You know what, Spirit, stop it. You blocked your own blessings. Okay? Being toxic, being very jealous, controlling, manipulative, not working on yourself. You block your own blessings. You block your own wealth. Okay? And wealth comes in many avenues. Love. Here goes the love. Instead of working on yourself, again, now this person walked away. They retreated. Everything was divinely planned here with the Temperance card, divinely guided, because they honestly got clarity about who you are. Who you are. It was given to them from the divine. Whether it was given to them from you, they have clarity about who you are. They also have clarity about, for some of you guys, what you did behind the scenes. So again, I feel like some of you guys now, sorry that I'm laughing, guys. Now that this person has detached, walked away, left, you could have felt like, yeah, this was like the love of my life, my true friend. But you know what you've done. This person has angels all around them. Temperance card, mainly Archangel Michael. And they are creating balance back into their life and yours. Because even if you did wrong, you have to learn the lesson no matter what. Okay. And now this person, again, has walked away from you. And now it's time for you guys to really get some introspection here. You really need to meditate and fix yourself. Okay. You need to find your independence. You need to get security. You need to love on yourself, because it's something you definitely haven't done. So you've been pouring out all this love and emotions to everybody else. And now you're empty handed. Your cup is empty. It's dry. So because of that, Pisces, the universe is not going to bless you until you work on the self for you, until you start believing in yourself and stop doing other shit to other people. Stop being jealous about other people. Stop being jealous and envious of other relationships. Stop being jealous and envious of other people's work. Like, obviously, people got so far because they have done the work. Obviously, certain people have certain favor because they have done the work. Nobody's perfect, but people go through adversity and challenges just like we all do. But some people, they get through it the right way. They don't take shortcuts. They don't fucking try to fuck somebody over. They don't manipulate people. They don't do that. But this is what is in your energy. Remember, this is not every Pisces. People don't copy people. When you copy someone, that's a lack of you. That's something inside of you that is wrong. For you to even want to copy somebody else, to mimic somebody else. How sad is that? As a grown woman, I've never copied anybody. Not even a fucking celebrity. No. Maybe that's how Aquariuses are. So I don't know. What's behind this clarity card? Yes. Everybody they have clarity, Pisces. This could have been, you guys could have been very nostalgic lovers, could have been a past lover, but they have clarity that you're not all that innocent. You're not innocent. But what did you do? You did do a lot of shit to a person that was innocent. Not that this person was perfect, but this person was innocent and operating out of good intentions. Yeah. Now this person's going to be celebrating. They're going to be meeting the one because they thought you were it. Whether you're a friend, foe, or lover, you're not it. You're not it. Yeah, you're more of a foe now. You're the enemy. But again, it doesn't have to stay that way. If you work on yourself and show some type of change, I see the spirit was like, not only that, you guys were determined to spy on this person, to bother this person, to block this person, to do black magic on this person. You were determined. You would not stop. After whispers and other people were telling you, stop, leave this person alone, you would not stop. So for some of you, the divine ancestor spirits are not going to stop whooping on that ass. So stop. I hope you stop now. Lord have mercy. Spirit, I don't want no more cards, please. It's 40-something minutes in here. This is sad, for real. So again, to turn this around, when I come to y'all reading next time, I want to see these cards turned around. I want to see you guys working on yourself. I want to see you guys healing. I see now you want to get the introspection. Now you're in isolation because even if you had other friends, this third party, they now see who you are. And they don't like it. Now some of you guys want to resort to religion. You want to go run and call your mama. You want to tell everybody, oh, this person did this and that to me. And that's all lies again. So you're still lying. You're not taking accountability. Instead of saying to yourself, even if you don't say it to others, you know what? I did this person wrong. Let me just leave them alone and let them do them. I need to go do me for a while in a positive way. I need to go work on my mind, my body, and my soul because I'm a fucked up person. He loved me. I mean, for some of you guys, this could have been somebody doing this. Majority Pisces, this is you guys fucking over somebody that truly did have love for you and wanted nothing but the best for you. And because of your jealousy, your envy, your mimicking, whatever, you now fucked up your life. But everything can be turned around if you take the lesson and not look at it as a loss. If you look at it as a loss, you're going to continue to be in a state of competition, going back and forth. For a lot of you, I feel like somebody did a return to sender to this black magic, null and void, and now that shit has hit you faster than you can say your fucking name. Excuse my French, but this shit, every time I see this shit, it gets on my nerves because some people are so mentally inept and like window licker status. Like, who does that? If you knew anything about black magic, or especially if you go to somebody, and I know from experience, that person will get it as well. That person will get it as well. If you messing with somebody and you don't know their spiritual ranking, their ancestors, you don't know that. Yes, I don't think Spirit want no more cards. Spirit's like, we're done talking about this shit. It is what it is. We're whooping this person's ass. That's how I know. Yeah, they're like, no, it's going to keep repeating itself. Spirit, can I get just one more? What can happen to Pisces if they do the work? Can I just ask that? Window liquor, short bus, like, you know how I feel, Nene. Like, child, I can't say it because YouTube gonna block me out. Like, the rereads, like, what are you doing? If you were so intelligent, you would know that this energy does not always work. And it has to come back to somebody. And again, like, if you don't know somebody's spiritual ranking, even if the person I feel for sometimes some of you guys went to somebody and they were just taking your money. because they were like, we're not doing this to this girl. You or this yeah, you don't know what you're doing. This girl or this man, you don't know what you're doing. You don't know up against. And if they're spiritually in tune and ranked high, they're gonna take your money. And they're not gonna do nothing but put you in the jar. Yeah, because they don't want that stuff going back to them, especially if they know. If you know what you know, then you know you can't just be doing this to anybody. And you will get karma fast. Karma fast is on the ass. Show me the outcome for Pisces. Then we're going to ask, if they do the work, what can happen? I'm sorry. Oh, they really don't want. They are not. All right. 7 of Cups. Right now, your outcome is very confusion. Your money's not as stable as it once was. Again, some of you guys were focused on money, being a gold digger, an energy vampire. So now, again, you're not fruits and rainbows like you once thought you was going to be. All right. You're confused. Your emotions are all over the place. You're stalking this person still on the World Wide Web. Anyway, you can get it, but there needs to be an end of a cycle. Okay. You're trying to end the cycle with yourself. Some of you guys are looking at yourself. You're looking at the muck that you have rung among somebody else. And you're also seeing this has affected every area in your life. Your emotions, your money. Okay. Ooh, your love. Give me 2 more cards about what's going on with Pisces now. Then we're going to get the cards about. Yep, you're carrying a lot of burdens. You're in the dark. You're stressed out. But this is a 10 cycle, Pisces, so that's one of the good things. This could be the end of your burdens. If you do the right thing, you start to look within yourself. All right. Again, and have accountability. Don't be in the process of denial all the time. All right. Yeah. Some of you guys, again, you go out there and you party a lot. You party, you celebrate a lot. But again, what are you celebrating? What are you celebrating? You think that, again, you're trying to stay positive about you doing something to somebody else. It's not going to get you nowhere. If anything, all that shit that you put on that person or wish for that person is going to come right back to you. And again, you've been working with other people, 3 of Cups, celebrating out there, doing moon magic, okay? It ain't going nowhere, honey. So you need to stop it for real. Yep, Father of Cups in reverse. You don't love yourself. You need to pour into yourself. You're not moving on to calmer waters. And keep it up, things will not go as planned for you. Because you're dealing with a strong mother humper here. So what can happen? What's going to happen? I already asked that. I said, what's going on? What can happen for Pisces if they do the work? If they do the work. Oh, shit. And that was in reverse. That was upright. Daughter of Wands is the Queen of Wands. Okay. Again, that is a dark witch. Oh, Jesus. Judgment came out on the side. Oh, Lord. The Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, Lord Jesus. In reverse. Wow, Pisces. Not good, because it seemed like some of you guys still refuse to do the inner work. Okay? Some of you guys think that you're God. Okay? But judgment has been here. Even if you went and got your mama involved, you went to the church, whatever you done was a lot. Okay? Your luck is not going to turn around with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I feel like it's also that return to sender. Okay, it's in reverse. Your luck is not going to turn around because some of you guys, and this crow, even I just realized this crow is being struck by lightning. All right, and that came out right in the judgment. They basically they said turn in reverse because it's on the side, and you're being judged now because of all the decisions that you made. Now, like I said before, 1, 2, 3, and 2 of them are major arcanas. You're being judged. You're being judged by the Most High. You're being judged by everybody. They're looking at you in a different way because you do not know how to stand alone. You do not know how to uh, stand up for yourself in the right way. Some of you guys could have been taken advantage of or felt that way, but it's a way you go about things. You just don't go around trying to manipulate somebody, control somebody, create burdens and lies. You don't do that. You have to stand up for yourself in the right way. But some of you guys are very insecure. You need to work on your inner calling. You need to work on your own purpose, your inner self. All right. And you're definitely going to learn a valuable lesson here with the Hierophant. All right. And you could be getting messages from other realms about how your luck has been turned around. I feel like some of this is happening now. Remember, past energies are different for everyone. But again, the Wheel of Fortune is turned in reverse because you have basically blocked your blessings, created your own karma, and you definitely refuse to listen. You refuse to learn the lesson here with the Hierophant and the Judgment in reverse. You're not learning the lesson. And I hate to say it, but some of you guys, it's going to be too late by the time you do. All right, guys, I don't want to read no more of this with the Son of Wands upright at the bottom of the deck because it's sad. And the Mother of Pentacles in reverse. Like I said, some of you guys were a gold digger, stingy, nasty manipulator, and you're not taking accountability. You take accountability. Maybe these cards hopefully return up right. Again, this is not going to be for all Pisces, especially if you're a high vibrational one and you're not in this energy. So take it as it is. And I'm sorry if I hurt some of you guys' feelings, but it is what it is. All right, remember, be you, love you. It is the highest vibration of all. I love you guys. Bye now.